Aka Manto is a game telling about the story of a female student, and horror things she goes through at an abandoned school. Aka Manto is a Japanese urban about an evil ghost, who resides in public toilets. Often referred to as a man with an extremely handsome and seductive face, he always wears a mask to conceal his real face. The legend told that, if you're sitting in restroom, the ghost will ask you, red paper or blue paper? If choosing red, he'll stab you repeatedly until your shirt is dyed red. If choosing blue, he'll strangle you to death. If selecting another color, you'll be dragged straight to hell. It's better if you choose nothing and run away. The first is the conversation between Maiko and Haruna. They've bullied the protagonist, and they force her to explore the abandoned school alone. In the murky school, missing girl posters are everywhere. The girl is pursued by the red cloak in the school. He won't ask you what color paper to choose. If caught, he'd mash her body. Her mission is to escape from the school. There are two endings in this game. To get the first ending, the girl must collect all parts of a model to get the rope. Use coins to buy bread and milk for Nagisa on the terrace. She'll open the door, and you use the rope to escape. To get the second ending, the girl must collect all 7 pieces of paper lying around in school, put them in the altar to get the blade. She can use it to kill Aka Manto. In both endings, the girl escaped from the school successfully. In the first ending, the girl reported to police, but they couldn't find anything in the school. In the second ending, the girl ran straight home. The next day, she went back to that abandoned school, but the corpse in red disappeared. No evidence of it being moved or cleaned up after either. In the game, we'll find 10 recorders revealing the story that happened in the school. It's a story about a boy, Atsushi, who was the new student under Nakajima's guidance. At school, Kobayashi, who was the son of principal, often bullied Atsushi. At home, Atsushi's dad, Mr. M, who always abused and beat Atsushi. Too much of violence made Atsushi's mentality worse. Nakajima bought a tape recorder for Atsushi, to record as evidence of his bullies. Mr. M bullied Atsushi because he resembles his mother, who abandoned his family. Is that right or not? Mr. M seemed to be a hot-tempered and violent person. In the recording of the conversation between Tanaka and Nakajima, they'd been talking about Atsushi's death. However, the police didn't confirm it was suicide or not. The incident made Nakajima sad and speechless. In the last recording, at a lady toilet, Atsushi's soul returned and asked Nakajima if she chose the red or blue paper. For a while, Nakajima chose a blue paper and was strangled to death. That's why when in the toilet, the blue paper was taken away. With that we see, Atsushi's soul became Aka Manto from now on. From a naive student, the boy became an evil ghost and killed the person who helped him in the past. Since then, the number of female students killed by Atsushi increasing. The school has to be closed and sealed. No one dares to come close to preserve life. The colored papers are the souls of the ill-fated victims. After offering, they gave the protagonist a sword, Kusanagi. The blade is one of the 3 imperial spirits of Japan. In the past, a god killed an 8-headed snake and got the sword in its stomach. Who is Nagisa? It's one of the victims of Aka Manto. She escaped but stuck on the terrace. Due to being so hungry, she jumped down and received a tragic death. Notice that, where the jumping place has a pair of shoes. It always is used in the toilet. Nagisa wore it while trying to escape from Aka Manto. And a soul possessed the model in the operating room. probably one of the unlucky victims. In both endings, police and the protagonist couldn't find anything about a red cape's existence in the school. However, months have passed. The increasing of deaths proves that Aka Manto killed more people. The rumor of the murderer in public toilets spread, and soon became a popular urban legend. The Story Explained video stops here. Thank you for your interest. Please leave a like or click subscribe button to support us. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.